Let's go.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. And the Rainbow Warriors will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Sun Devils offense will be first on the attack. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority. And the
snags it on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Makes the grab. It's Moore.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open.
Jeez, those two guys just blocked.
To keep this drive moving, you give them a 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dropping back, it's 11. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Hawaii's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power.
Their secondary is so bad, though.
But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play.
D-line's good.
And there was no
linebackers are both
stopped in his
good
tracks in the
enough.
backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got him downfield. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Moss.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Sun Devils are flying down the field. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Yeah.
The Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Denzel Boston.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
So.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Davis will throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Rainbow Warriors will put this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The sure hands, it's Harris.
Just trying to hit him.
There he goes to the right. And
Damn.
he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And some room to work. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 45, and what good field position after that return. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. The give on the inside. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Alexander. Got a little space. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play.
We looked
there
for
to get things going.
Dane from this game.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They go to the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got it in the middle. It's Boston. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And
he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Davis looking to pass. Gets it out fast. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end.
Man, you gotta stop that play, bro. That's all you need.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Fires to the big fella. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. Caught near the 6. It's Alexander. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line.
Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
More.
That? Right after they get the
Underneath.
play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Complete on the comeback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for the first down.
Love it.
Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Parker.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll
Better
go to the
push
ground.
that way.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead? Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Davis will throw. Fires to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He'll do it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. Nestles it in at the 35. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Release to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Sun Devils in the hurry up. Leaves it with the running back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The Rainbow Warriors line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Wants to go up top. Here's the hit. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The give to the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Sun Devils are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Pass completion move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
All over the middle. No first.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And they spike it to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Caught near the sideline, it's Moore. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. And he had just enough leg to somehow will that thing over the crossbar and in the right corner. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
First half in the books. Time now to join
285 yards, 4 passing touchdowns.
Who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do?
I love it.
Set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Off play action. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably.
There he goes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Well, jet sweep pass. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes a catch on the left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards
That's
on
just
that
not
play.
fair.
He's finally hauled down. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got the 1st down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move
Hey,
the
touch
chains.
the partner.
And the Sun Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking for space. It's Udo. Turning it on. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
No.
The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Udo. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. They're going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The run from the shotgun. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. From midfield, looking for room. There he goes. Open it up. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. On the direct snap, it's Udo. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Levin. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... to the 25-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Handoff from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Damn.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Got his man on the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback on the keeper. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Smith wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Punt is in the air. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Finds a crease at the 20. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome.
Let's go.
Just a little cherry on top of the Sunday. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. You definitely made a few mistakes.